Hi, my name is Tori Munsell, and I would like to dedicate this speech to my grandmother, Becky Gruber. My grandmother truly knows what life is about. No one has ever left her house without a hug, with an empty belly, or without hearing her say, "I love you." She has touched the hearts and souls of many of people, but none more so than mine. Growing up, my grandmother was very poor. Her mother was a single mother of 4 children. When I was growing up, she told me many of stories about how they did not have the money that the average person had back then. They didn't have money for clothes, so her and her siblings would take turns wearing the socks that did not have any holes in them at the time. Another story that I vividly remember her telling me happened around Christmas every single year. During Christmas, they didn't have a tree, let alone money for Christmas presents. Every year, my uncle, which would be my grandmother's brother, would ask the teacher if he could have the Christmas tree from the classroom. Then he would drag it back to their house and set it up for the family each year, even though there was no presents to go under it. My grandmother is a very selfless individual, and I believe that has to do with her growing up poor. Some of my most vivid memories with my grandma involve her helping others. I can remember this time many years ago. It was another Christmas story. We had just got done Christmas shopping, and we had seen a Salvation Army bell ringer ringing a bell in front of one of the stores without a jacket on, and it was very cold out. My grandmother went to the nearest store and bought him a coat and brought it back to him. He was so appreciative of this coat, and it is something that I will always remember. Not only is my grandmother a very selfless individual, but she is a very caring woman. She grew up going without a lot of things and never wanted other people to feel the way that she once did. I can remember many holidays at our houses when there would be people there that we didn't even know. She would invite people to our dinners and buy them gifts because they didn't necessarily have any family or anywhere to go. She did not want them to feel lonely, so she would bring them into our house and give them the family that they did not have. This is something that I will remember forever, and it's something that I've continued to do on the holidays with my family. I'm truly blessed to have such a selfless and caring woman in my life. She's helped mold me into the woman I am today, and I don't know where I would be without her.